I'm going on, I guess, 8 months since my roommate moved out. If y'all remember my narcissistic roommate that used to stay here, that's what we were. We were supposed to be a couple, but we was more roommates because he was gay. He's secretly gay. Well, anyway, he's been gone 8 months. He took my dog with him. I get visitation to my dog when he decides to drop him off and pick him up. He still has a key to my house, but he just lets the dog in and opens the door and and the dog meets him at the door. So he never comes in. His drop off and pick up. He never has to see me. I'm not outside. I'm not waiting at the door or waiting for him to see him or talk to him. So he doesn't. We don't speak at all. But he has custody of my dog, and I get visitation of him. And him and his boyfriend still hang out every day and spend every day together and do everything together. And he acts like we never met. Like he and my daughter just meant nothing to him. You know, my daughter tried a suicide attempt, and I was on a flashing bar of gas, and I needed to follow an ambulance to 2 hours away to the hospital they were transporting her to, and he wouldn't even give me gas money. But he did come get my little dog, my teacup Yorkie that I left here at home, and he did keep my Yorkie while I was in the hospital down there with her for a few days. But he knew I had no money or anything, and he didn't offer any, didn't give me any. So, you know, I had to do what I had to do, and I had to come up with some money because I had to be behind the ambulance to leave out with her. And then I had to drive 5 hours from that hospital to another hospital where they sent her to get her back. So, anyways, a lot of good people donated me money and helped me out. Strangers, people know me from an app. They helped me, and I so appreciated it, because nobody that I knew would help me out, you know. And it's been hard, you know. I find myself missing him sometimes, if that makes sense. And I ask myself, what do I miss? What is there to miss? Do I miss the silent treatment? Do I miss being run out of my own room from a loud TV? Do I miss him love bombing the dog and acting like I'm not here? What is there to miss? You know, I mean, the nice things he did for me, while ulterior motives, they were to get me out of the house, to get rid of me. You know, the shopping money, that was to get me out of the house, get rid of me for the day. You know, he did little things that, you know, he had motive behind things, you know. And it's like him buying me a car or whatever. It was so I could go get his food every night, and so I could go run his errands and do stuff for him, and not use his truck, you know, so I could still go in and do his things. My place in his life was, I was his maid in his life. I was his maid, and the person he wanted to be with is the boy he spends every day with, that he's still spending every day with. In fact, he put me out of his life so he could spend more time with him. So at the end, I put up with all that shit for 10 years and took all that shit. And in the end, how it played out, I was discarded in the hospital. In front of his family, I was told, go home, don't come back, and I'll let you know when I get out if I want anything to do with you or not. He has not come back and got so much of his stitch of his underwear, his socks, nothing. He ain't come back and got nothing. He was taking things that he wanted from here out through the night while when I go to sleep. He was slipping what he wanted from here out of here, and what he walked off and left out of here was things he just didn't want. Things that it was just trash to him. He wasn't coming back for any of the things he left here, you know. Which it was me and my daughter and our other dog, and the things that he left here. His work stuff that he left here. He's still got a work van out there that he ain't come got. I mean, he's got all kinds of stuff here. You know, I've been moving it. I moved it all outside. I moved it to his van across the street. I'm trying to get it out of my way because I don't have room for it. And I'm not going to live someone's ghost, you know. But he's come back for nothing, you know. Like I said, he picks when he chooses to drop the dog off.
What's going down, Nate?